So I said I was going to do a follow-up video if there was any more news, and I saw today while I was at work that there was news. So let's get into it. This is from, forgive me, this is from ringsidenews.com. I apologize. And it says, The Rock's daughter Ava quits Twitter X due to death threats amid WWE controversy. And I was saying yesterday, that whoever's doing this is just a huge piece of shit, a really unbalanced, entitled douchebag. And I'd be willing to bet any amount of money that whoever is doing this, most certainly is a guy. I am not into progressive politics or anything like that, man bashing or, toxic masculinity, that bullshit. But I just don't see other women doing this. I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. But, if you have a sister, if you have a daughter, if you have, obviously you all have mothers, why would you do something like this over a goddamn television program? Okay? This isn't life or death. It's a television program. It's professional wrestling. It's sports entertainment. Get a grip on yourself. So let's get into the story. WWE's decision to replace Cody Rhodes with The Rock in the WrestleMania 40 match against Roman Reigns has generated significant backlash, even catching the attention of mainstream news outlets like TMZ. Unfortunately, this controversy spilled over onto social media, leading to negative messages directed at The Rock's daughter, Ava, who's like 21 or 22 or something like that, who currently serves as the WWE NXT general manager. In response to the situation, Ava took to Twitter, and this is the video from yesterday. I made a video about this. Took to Twitter to express her frustration and disappointment. She implored fans to refrain from involving her in this contentious matter, emphasizing that she was occupied with her responsibilities running a WWE show. She also expressed her shock and dismay at receiving death threats over a situation with which she had no involvement. So yeah, if you're sending death threats to anyone, as I've said before, and I hope the WWE does this, I hope they find out who is doing this, and that these people are prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I hope they throw the entire book at them, because as much as social media can be a place where occasionally you tee off on somebody, if you're threatening harm, if you're threatening violence, if you're sending death threats, you deserve a knock on your door from the police, and you deserve to be brought out of your dwelling, home, apartment, cardboard box, Roach Motel, or wherever it is that you come from or you live in, wherever it is you dwell, under a rat trap, and to be brought out in handcuffs and thrown into the back, and hopefully we won't see you again for some time. So I hope that's what the WWE does. I hope that's what The Rock does. I'm not a fan of this move. I don't know what's going on now with the Cody Rhodes story. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. But when it comes to this kind of stuff, I hope The Rock makes sure, one, that his daughter is safe, and two, that anybody who is threatening his daughter really gets a legal smackdown, and, is never really gets up again from it to do this sort of thing. Death threats over a situation I had nothing to do with, and that's the quote from the tweet. Regrettably, the situation escalated to the point where Ava decided to deactivate her Twitter account, presumably to protect her mental well-being. And in truth, that's maybe a fantastic thing. I think the less time people spend on social media, the better. And distance herself from the online vitriol. She'll probably be happier within 15 seconds. It's a stark reminder of the sometimes toxic nature of social media and the impact it can have on individuals, which is why I have increasingly been looking at social media accounts that follow like golden retrievers and dogs and that sort of thing. Even when they are not directly connected to the issue at hand. Yeah, she has nothing to do with any of this. Nothing to do with any of this. And yet, here we are. So here is her Twitter account now. This account doesn't exist. And this is from Ringside News. again, saying Ava, the general manager of WWE NXT, has decided to deactivate her Twitter account earlier. She had expressed concerns about receiving death threats from individuals. These threats were related to her father's, The Rock, involvement in a situation with Cody Rhodes, which had some people upset. The Rock is not at fault here. Triple H is not at fault here. TKO is not at fault here. The pieces of shit who sent death threats to a complete stranger or to anyone are at fault here. And I really do hope that they get their comeuppance. Do you think the WWE's fans took things too far by targeting The Rock's daughter over the booking of this year's WrestleMania event? Let us know in the comments below. And that is from Steve Carrier today, around 11 o'clock Eastern time. Do I think they took things so far, too far? No fucking shit, they took things too far. Completely unhinged, because probably they think that, you know, this is just, people think that, and I said this yesterday, they think that social media is only a virtual reality. It's not. You're a real person typing those things into your social media post from a real location. And so I hope that these people are extracted from that virtual reality into the real world, and they're hauled up in front of a judge, and that the harshest possible sentence is levied, because this sort of thing should not be tolerated at all. It's ridiculous, and it has absolutely no place in the professional wrestling world or in any fandom. I don't care if it's Star Wars, if you're a Marvel fan, if you're a DC fan, Doctor Who, Star Trek. I don't give a fuck what you're a fan of. If you're, you know, just doing this kind of thing, one, get a fucking life. Get a life. Okay? It's a television show. It's a movie. All right? Fuck it. You know, read a book. Go out and go for a run. But if you take it to the point where you're threatening violence, I have no remorse for you, and I hope that the law really comes and steps on you. That's my video. Like this video if you would be so kind. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Is this just disgraceful like I think it is? Am I overreacting? Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. All right, take care, everyone.